Hello everyone, how are we doing tonight? Hello, hello. We are off and running here in a second. Sounds like that's starting up. Let's go ahead and have it here. Disk could not be read. Ah, that's about my night tonight. I was just reading before I started. Let's go and go. Let's try that again. Let's see what happens here. Yep, the disk has stopped reading. Hey, Damon Rage. How you doing tonight? My day is going actually pretty well. Except the fact that I had this going right before the stream was going, and now it's saying the disk is dirty and can't be read. The good news is I have a spare. Hopefully your night's going better than mine. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, this one will be better. Oh yeah, that's an immaculate disc. Testing out. This is a not my usual WiiU. There we go. There we go. It's finally starting to load here. Hey, Kira Godzilla. Also, welcome to the stream. What game am I playing on Wii U right now? I'm playing Super Mario 3D World.
Super Mario 3D World!
Meow. Alright, let's get the volume at an appropriate setting there. I said I was going to play this before, but I wasn't planning on streaming tonight because I was going to put this up on a poll. I'll probably still do that later on tonight. And there we go. I'm going to finish posting this. I had a couple of problems getting the stream started, so... This is what I'm up to tonight, just testing out this system. I got this earlier today, I got a special deal on it, and I'm hoping that I can stream more stuff from the Wii U now. Hello there, Michael Z. Or you just came back from the bar, so yeah, with some friends. Were you hanging out with, how many people? Was it more than 50? Because in these parts, that's actually not acceptable. Unless you're protesting. Then you can have something of more than 50. Okay, so that's something new. I haven't got all the settings on here yet. What's interesting is I can play this either on the TV, the gamepad, or on my stream. So as this is going, I'm going to be trying something. Nah, nothing crazy. Just two of my best friends, that's it. Yeah, see, I'm kind of with you. I don't know if you prefer that or not, but I am of the opinion that I don't need a large crowd in order to have... There we go. That good of a time. Although you'll rarely find me at the bar either, so... Find me at the arcade for sure. Can't wait for that to open back up. But anyway, I'm going to talk through the opening here so that I don't get tagged by a certain group that put this game out. I'm actually wondering if there's some new people on Twitter on here. I'm actually up to... I'm still continuing my grind for 3,000, believe it or not, since the last stream that I did on that Friday night. And I'm at 29.99. I just need one more subscriber. I don't know how close this is up to date, but I think I'm almost there. So if you guys have, if you have one of your friends that came back from the bar that has nothing better to do with his time, or wants to keep the party going, even though it's remote, we can do that. But I'm streaming this game because it's about to be re-released on the Nintendo Switch. I actually didn't look up and see when the date is for that. Let's see here. Super Mario 3D World Switch. It's actually going to be 3D World Deluxe. So they're supposed to be adding something called Bowser's Fury to it. I have no idea what that is. Oh, this is not going to come out until February 12th of 2021. So that's interesting. Alright, press B or A to jump. Good. I know how to run. I remember when I first got this game, this game was built into my Wii U when I got it. And so far the trackpad is responsive. Again, this is kind of a test of the system to see if it'll work. And I'm looking to see if the stream's going to keep up as well. So if you guys notice any glitches or something in there that I need to fix, let me know. But this is going pretty good so far. I'm also testing HDMI out. This didn't come with the component cables or composite cables that the thing usually comes through. And I will say that I really do enjoy the themes in this game. The song that they play on here is just, this is very catchy, and will be stuck in my head now for probably hours. And of course, I have the feeling that there's not going to be much difference in this game versus what we see on the Switch. Ooh, I almost dove right off the cliff. Which, if I remember correctly, was an issue that I had with this game, was that the 3D perception is not as good as I would like. So there we go. Now we're getting up there on the cliff. And if I'm right, there should be a star somewhere up here. Perhaps not. Yeah, there we go. I knew I was missing a star somewhere. So those stars look optional at first, but if you guys have seen people review this game, that's actually a kind of a misdirection thing on Nintendo's part. Those stars are definitely required to beat the game. Hey, Jet Screamer, how you doing? You guys are always there to join me on such short notice, so you guys are making me spoiled here. Do I need to stand up on here to get a bird's eye view of the course? Yes. So if I'm right, yeah, I can move the gamepad here. I'm playing on the actual Nintendo Wii U controller. So it's telling me there's something here that I can grab. And the goal is right there. Oh yeah, here's the second of the stars. There we go. Pretty easy to grab. And I like how the water makes the sound muffled on here. And then of course, I gotta be able to climb. There we go. Got him. And I don't know how I get this other guy. Oh, here we go. Giant mushroom. I'm trying to remember where the other star is. I think it's in that pipe, possibly. Or it's in one of these boxes. Ah. So how you doing tonight, Jet Screamer? You're downloading Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 right now? Yeah, I know that was one of the things that they that has been suggested that I play next. Was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater X 1 and 2. Oh, this is just a stamp. So not Tony Hawk's 1 and 2, Tony Hawk 2X for the Xbox. Which I may still do. I'm probably going to get... Oops. I'm probably going to get 1 and 2 eventually. So is the physical copy out right now, or is it just the digital copy? Because I was... Oops. Looking at... Oops, there we go. I was looking at getting that, but I don't remember... I actually didn't see it. I was out and about today, and I didn't see it at any game store. So I'm assuming you can download it digitally before the physical copy gets released, and then you don't get access to it until it's supposed to be released. Is that right? Didn't want to pay full price, but you love the game? Yeah, I think a lot of us are there for not wanting to pay full price for a game that we've already played before, but I hate to say it. It's just... the only good games that I think we're all looking forward to are all re-releases. In a way, that's not a bad thing, because I like, obviously, I don't know if it's a preference, but I do like, there we go. I was supposed to make it here as Big Mario. But, you know, I like retro games every once in a while, but it would be nice if we had a newer game to look forward to that's not just a remake. Oh, I missed it. That's right. He'll climb to the top in his cat suit. And there we go. 3 stars down. Both versions are out because I can play via quad play. Really? Okay. So, I was out at a GameStop-like store, and they didn't have theirs out yet. Either that or I didn't notice it. It wasn't actually GameStop, but it's another store in my area that does that. Ha! That's funny. I just got a notification on my phone to turn off my alarm for tomorrow because I don't have to work because it's Labor Day. You haven't played Tony Hawk since the PS2, Tony Hawk Underground 2, I think that was the name. Okay, Demon Rage, so I liked the Tony Hawk Underground series, but it wasn't the same as the original Tony Hawk. And I was actually hoping that they would include Tony Hawk 1, 2, and 3. I like Tony Hawk 1, I mean, that's a classic. Tony Hawk 2 was an improvement, but Tony Hawk 3 on the PlayStation 2, that game, hands down, my favorite. I played that a lot. I didn't own Tony Hawk 4 for a while. I ended up getting it much later. Hey. So, should I climb the wall and see if there's anything up here? I don't think there is. I like this too, because eventually he'll slide down like a cat post. Oh, Nintendo and their IPs. Okay, so here we go, we got this. And I can throw it. I let that have at it. Well, that fireball lasted a long time. Let's see here. Oh, I'm getting hit. Alright. Let's put the cat suit back on. So anyway, that's why I said I think Tony Hawk 3 would make an awesome remake as well. And I was hoping they would include it with Tony Hawk 1 and 2, kind of make it like a trilogy game. But I guess it's... Oops. There we go. I got something, didn't I? Oh, I guess I didn't. So this game came out at the same time as... Oh, there we go. Yep. There we go. Got a 1-up. There is a star somewhere in here I'm forgetting. It's before the flag. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. I don't want that. See, like I said, the 3D depth perception on this game throws me off so much. There we go. I just want the extra time. 100 seconds, I'll take that. You get a higher score for that, and I don't think the score counts for much, but I do like having the extra time so I don't run out. That's what I want. Alright, and here's something interesting. This is a bonus block where I can earn a star, but I have to do something... Oh! There we go. And then I have to grab the star within 10 seconds. Sorry, so I had to really focus in on that. Let's pause the game for a second. Catch up on chat. So I am doing well. You just got home. You didn't want to pay full price. I saw that. Hadn't played Tony Hawk. But yes, since Tony Hawk Underground and Jet Screamer agreed, Thug 2 was good. The Foundry. Oh yeah, that's a classic level. I really liked... I don't know why. For the longest time, I thought that the airplane hangar was also the first level in Tony Hawk 2 for a while. I'm sorry, in Tony Hawk 1. Because I had Tony Hawk 2X for the Xbox, and that, I think both of those are included, so that was throwing me off for a while. But yeah, I played it, Tony Hawk 1 and 2 was probably on the PlayStation the most. I've also played it on the Dreamcast, which that could be the version I stream if I actually go through and play each of those games separately. But what really gets me is I'm so used to the combos on the PlayStation controller that I don't know if I can get used to it. I don't know if I can get used to it on the Dreamcast controller. I remember that being kind of a learning curve for me. Oh yeah, look at that. That's so cool that you can fire the fireballs through there. Oh, okay. So we got... Oh, really? So there's something else up here, too. If I use the cat suit, let's see if that'll do something. Yeah. So I'm trying to see if there's something up here I needed to grab. Nope. This was just something else I could do. Then jump across here. Go through the tube. I can go back through the tube. See, this will make me miss one of the stars, though, I think, if I go down this golden tube. Oh yeah, look at this. And then I hit it. But see, then it takes care of my cat suit. Uh-oh. Alright, my gamepad locked up. Okay. Okay, I think that was just to get coins. So, yep, back through here. But yeah, so you'll have to let me know how you like Tony Hawk's 1 and 2, and if it's any good, I'll definitely play 2X from the Xbox, but then I'll probably have to... I want a physical copy, though. I know that you said you didn't want to pay full price for it. I'll probably end up paying full price for it as well, but I'm really looking forward to getting a physical copy for it so I can play it. Basically, I just want to own it, right? Ah. And these stamps, too, they're not required. Those are an optional feature. But I don't know if they're going to include those in there, because that was a big... Alright, hang on. That was a big... Take a look at that. That was a big thing on the Wii U. There was something about the stamps. I don't know if it was Amiibo related or something, but... Alright. Aw, didn't get it. So that's another thing, too, that it keeps track of. It's optional. At the end, you can also get, at the top of the flagpole, you'll get a gold flag. So now I have to play this level again just to get that gold flag if I want to 100% the game. So, that's something. You have Mario 3D on the 3DS. So, yeah, Jet Screamer, this game is almost exactly the same setup, except for this is in full HD, and it is a different... It's all different levels. Oh, sorry, I also missed you for that. You found a Zenji for the Fitch 200. You're going to have to sell it, though. Really? How come? Is it because of how much it's worth? I could see that. There are a couple of games where I really feel like... I have to... See, now, notice how I have... I'm pointing at the TV screen as if you can see it. Notice how one of my flags is gold, and the other one now is red. It's because I didn't get the flag at the top. This game is really fun, and I've been looking forward to it coming out on the Switch, but since it's not coming out till February and I wanted to play it now, why not play it on my Wii U? I dusted this thing off and got it going. Hey, Henry. Is this my favorite game console? No, but it is a game console I enjoy playing often. Oh, yeah, I gotta do this. Oh, I don't have any power-ups either. Let's go get a cat suit. I'm gonna play through this again so I can get a cat suit, maybe get a couple of them. And then I'm gonna beat that guy. So sorry, we're gonna speed through this level again just so I can get the cat suit. That last hit really took it out of me on the... And if I'm right, they got smart on this one. On a couple of Mario games, like Super Mario World, you don't have to beat the level. There we go, now we have a spare. But on Super Mario All-Stars, not All-Stars, Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, you can just go into a level, get the power-ups, get out of the level, and you'll keep your power-ups. In this game, that is not the case. So, unfortunately, I have to actually beat the level again, but this level's an easy one, so... And I'm just going to skip all the... What? Well, at least I got it back. I guess I should pay attention to where I'm going. And in case you lose the cat suit, that pipe is there. Oh, maybe I'll get another life as I'm going through here. Oops. Nope. There we go. That's what I tried to do last time, but I missed the pipe. Yeah, there's one game for the GameCube you fell in love with. It was called Aggressive Inline. Oh, I remember Aggressive Inline. Yeah. I haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, it was about skating. It was like a rollerblading, wasn't it? That's why I called it Aggressive Inline, because it was inline skate. Man, I haven't played that game in forever. I don't think I ever owned it. I'll say this right now. I don't think it's currently in my collection. But there were, yeah, that was back when they were doing, I called it Tony Hawk's knockoffs. Like that same studio, Neversoft, they produced the Sean Williams or Shawn Michaels, I can't remember, snowboarding game. They had Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer, and then all the knockoffs came in for that. So, yep, yeah, rollerblading. Okay, you're saving for a condo. Okay, so that's why you got to sell it off. Okay, I understand that. Hey, Jimmy Faye, welcome to the stream. Greetings, comrade. Can you imagine that after growing up in the 80s that we would be on friendly terms with each other, calling us comrades? After the Cold War. It came with a boxed Beam Rider? Oh, okay, now I'm jealous. I love Beam Rider, and I do not have it for the, 5200. I have it for the 2600, and I have it for the Commodore 64. But, that is one of my favorite games. Alright, so... if I'm right, it's just 2 hits. These guys take 2 hits each, and then they're done. That's it. These guys pop up kind of like Hammer Bros, or, yeah, Hammer Bros and Super Mario Bros. 3. They also had it in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. One of the complaints about this game, though, when it came out on the Wii U, was that they were complaining that it's still, since it's a fixed camera angle, they're pretty much saying that they just added a little bit of depth to a 2D game. Like, this menu here really emphasizes that point. And the only thing I can say is that people were really getting tired of 2D Mario games because they just released so many of them within a very quick time span. If you don't include the Mario DS game, because I guess that was the first one, but there was New Super Mario Bros. DS, then there was the New Super Mario Bros. Wii, then like a couple years later came the 3DS version, followed by the Wii U version, and then this game. So people were kind of getting a little bit of burnout. But I'll tell you this, they're all still good games, and there are people who are like, oh, I'm so burnt out on these games, I really wish they wouldn't have done that. And I'm not looking forward to seeing another one again. But I don't care, I'll do that. So yes, Boxed Cuber and Boxed Zenji. Ooh. Yeah, sorry, I wish I could take it off your hands, but I just spent money on a Wii U console that I didn't need. So, I hope you get a good price for it, I really do. Help you with that condo. 2-port lot for $100. Jeez. Was it somebody who didn't know what they had, or was it somebody who was helping you out? Like, knew you were a gamer and said, hey, you know, this would be something that you did. Classic you played on your 5200. Yeah, I think it would be great with that non-centering joystick. That's why I really want to try it out, but I haven't found it yet. I'm not really on the lookout for it, but it's a game that if I found, I'd be like, yep, definitely going to grab that. Need a new plug for the 5200. So the lot gave me that. Gonna sell the 2-port. Okay. I have a Wii U, but it's not hooked up. This, I have one upstairs, and actually I just hooked it up right at the beginning of the pandemic. I'm sorry, before the pandemic started. And the reason why is because I've been finding all those Wii U games. There we go. So I've needed some way to test them. Okay, I didn't do that. So I have my Wii U hooked up upstairs. The problem is I like having it hooked up upstairs because then I can play multiplayer. And I wanted something for down here, but I also want a system that I can do portably. Because again, I volunteer at my... Oh, I guess I could have done that to begin with, I forgot. I volunteer and help out at our game club meetings at our high school. Unfortunately, that's all shut down right now. But I donated a few Wii U games to them. Some of the extras that I got from the video rental stores I was clearing out. Oops. Ooh. And I wanted to give them a way to play these games. Oh, there's a question mark box there. I really do like this theme. Unfortunately, I do have to talk through it because it will get tagged. Flagged and tagged. There we go. Look at how hard it is to get these stars. The problem is, if you don't know those stars are required to beat the game, you will have a horrible time. Because you have to play through the game virtually twice that way. So yes, don't kid yourself, these stars are required to beat the game, and you want to collect as many of them as you can, as early as you can, so that you don't have to do that. If it was local on Facebook and they were asking 150, okay. Yeah, that's, like I said, that's good. There's some people, I'm glad that they put a decent price on it then. Like, the 5,200 I don't think should be worth much more than what you paid for it. The box copies of the game for collector's purposes, yeah, I can see that being a big thing, but I'm very glad they didn't try to go for eBay price gouging prices, or charging like $500 for it or something like that. Gotcha. Ooh, I didn't know if I was going to make it. And yes, I have free dived off this cliff before. But if you look at this, this still has like a 2D style of gameplay with a 3D feel to it, because you can go in more than two directions. There we go. And I was going to say somewhere. There we go. Let's say somewhere there's a spot for the other star, and I couldn't remember where it was. These things are crazy. You take a look at it. So your goal is to go through this as fast as possible. There you go. And there's a Super Mario Kart themed one later in the game that is just... It's pretty good. I like it. And even though I will say I'm not the biggest fan of cats, I do approve of Cat Mario. Oh, we have a mini-boss. Oh. Oh. Well, it wasn't worth losing my cat suit, but I guess I'm about to get one here. Nice. The difficulty in this game is very well... There we go. Is very well curved. It is very easy in the beginning, but it does get very challenging at the end. So that was nice of you. Oh, yeah, donating the games. Yeah, no problem. This system is not going to get donated though. It's just going to be loaned. And I actually got this system so I can do more streaming with it. Because like I said, this system has a whole bunch of hookups. It has the Wii U gamepad, which actually I got to go back to the store because they forgot to give me a charger for it. This is the charger for my one upstairs. And I wanted to have this hooked up for streaming because now I can, especially if I hack it, I can do GameCube games on here upscaled into 1080. I can do Wii games upscaled into 1080, native out through HDMI. If you guys remember, I tried doing that, the Wii HDMI adapter, which it works, but it cuts out sometimes. I don't know why. So that was something I wasn't really looking forward to doing. Like, to bring this down here so I can stream. I do have the ability to stream upstairs, but I don't like streaming up there because it's a lot more setup. Everything down here is just It's set up and ready to go. I got my laptop already ready to go. It's just more convenient. Alright, so you guys have seen these before in other walks of Nintendo life. Gotta get all of those. And there we go. I like how they have like a... I have like a carnival theme that goes into play later on here. I'm not sure if I want that. Yeah, like see, like that makes it a lot easier, so I definitely didn't want that flower. But it would be easier to get through these bees. And then right here, yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't want the cat suit, because it makes the game so much easier. Alright. Ooh, don't want that. Probably shouldn't have done that. That's right. I know after a while that'll get annoying. There we go. Solve the puzzle. Make my way through. I don't remember if a star is ever linked to these red coins or not, but we're about to find out, I guess. Nope. Not a power-up I didn't want is. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch over. It's always like having a cat suit in reserve. Perfect. I guess if you had fireballs, that would make that a lot easier too, but... Oh, Kammy Koopa. Am I the only one that also doesn't like that with a passion? Okay, that was dangerous. Oh, I can hit him with a cat suit. That's awesome. So sorry, spoiler alerts, but this is what happens when your only release schedule relies on having games that have already been released for a platform like 10 years ago. I gotta say, I didn't find this game as fun the first time I played it, but when I started playing it again when the pandemic hit, I was like, oh my gosh, why did I ever not play this game before? And yes, since I got my 3DS, I actually I had a lot of fun playing the 3D Land on 3DS as well. There we go. Did I get the stamp from this level? I didn't see. I don't remember. Your dad went for a walk, came back home with a bike. Every time I go out walking with something new. Last time I came home with Sony Trinitron. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that. Yes, I did get the stamp from this level. I gotta tell you, right now, this game is probably more complete than my copy upstairs is. Because I'm starting from scratch. Oh, did I unlock the Toad level? I did. So we're about ready to unlock World 1 here. Okay. That's their version of like a mushroom house in this game, the slot machine. We can go do that if you want. I'm not quite sure what this will do. I can hear the game loading too, which is something weird. I'm not... Hit the blocks, and you could win up to 777 coins. You'll get an extra life for every 100 coins you collect. Okay. I remember this now, so I have to get a flower now. Flower, 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 flower. Nope. I'm off. Flower, 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 flower. It's easy as that. That's right. I got an 8 up. That game is also incredibly easy to do. It never gets harder than that either. But the reason why I like collecting those lives now is because I need them in the later levels. It actually, like I said, it gets more challenging. It's easy now, but it gets more challenging later. Ramps are pretty good. And if I'm right, yes. This is like the Captain Toad level. We'll do that before the end, but I'm actually going to go back and do this level too. This level, I don't remember where all the stars are. I do remember there's one that's hard to find. So I guess my question is then, what kind of bike did you end up getting, Jimmy? Hop on Plessy, head for the goal. Control your speed by using the left analog stick or up and down. Jump by pressing B or 2. Oh yeah, because 2 would be on the Wii remote. Oh, I forgot, you can play this game with the Wii remote. Wonder if they'll ever allow that kind of backwards compatibility on the Switch. Let you use a Wii remote, like, as a handheld controller. Oh yes, and if you notice, the Mario 64 theme. Analog. I think I'm going to use the stick. There we go. There we go. If I'm right, I think I wanted to use that tunnel. I might not. Well, I think just up here is a... it's just a 1-up. Here we go. Definitely wanted to speed through that. Oh, I just lost a life. So yeah, somewhere on there. Oh, I know what I want to do. I wanted to ride that ledge by the waterfall. That means I have to get the first star again. That's good. I remember what I'm supposed to do. Pass. Don't know if you're real, but welcome to the stream. Are you passing on the stream, or are you just passing by? So here we go. It's like they knew that you'd want to speed through this level again a bunch of times. And there's a way to get up on that top ledge too, I'm just not doing it now. It's kind of funny. Oh, I missed the 1-up. So I am going to lose a life if I fail this time. Alright, so here... There we go. Oh, how am I supposed to do that? There's something I'm missing there. I guess I don't have to get all the stars now. I just have to get enough to... There we go, we got my 1-up there, so I'm not really out of life. Can't go through the waterfalls, that's what I'm testing there. Actually, just still, I'm kind of excited to go through this to see. I'll be able to compare this when the new game comes out. How close they are to... Okay, that's how this works. And there's the star. There we go. And now... Oops, did not want to miss that one. Oh! There we go, got it. I almost missed it. So yeah, it is go through the waterfall. I missed the stamp on this one. There's a little girl bike, no seat. One of the tassels. You should get one of those, you should get a playing card and a clothespin and attach it to the spokes so that when you go down, it's going as you're going down the road. I had one of those. I also had a license plate that had a popular country song at the time, because I had a 3-wheeled bike. Because I've always been kind of big, so I don't. It's hard for me to keep my balance on a 2-wheeled bike. So I had a trike, an adult-sized trike throughout my up until I guess I was up until 8th grade, and I had a license plate on the basket that said "Pickup Man" from the Joe Diffie song. I do miss that trike. I would actually take that to school every once in a while if I still had it. The problem is, one of my friends, of course, I think we've all learned that lesson the hard way. So yes, this is the Captain Toad style level, and I really like these levels. I think they're fun. Eventually, I'd like to do like a streaming of just the Captain Toad game. And it's also available on the Switch, so yeah. And I don't like using the tilt controls on this, so I'm just going to use that. But if I'm right, you can make them run faster, but you can't jump. There we go. And your goal is just to get as many stars as you can and then reach the goal. You may have to get all the stars, actually. I can't remember. So here we go. Star. And then here we go. Let's move this over. So I have two choices here. One leads to a star. Okay, so the first one's very easy. But then on this one, now I have to avoid the enemies. I think I can take one hit just like in Mario. There we go. I can take one hit just like in Mario and be shrunk. Okay, yeah. I can blow on the gamepad. Make that work. Pretty sure there's a... Oh no, I didn't mean to... I didn't have to. Alright, let's try that again. I thought I had to blow it, so... I thought I had to blow on the pad so I can... Yeah. And it kind of does that a little bit. There we go. There we go. See, it appears you do have to get all the stars to win, but that's a whole bunch of easy stars to get. Your brother did the car thing? And you used plastic water bottles? You guys must have pretty sturdy bikes. If I would have used that, it would have bent the frame. But anyway, did everyone, when they lent out their bikes as a kid, did you ever loan it to one of your friends? And did we learn the hard way that we don't want to loan out our bikes to our friends? Because I was the only kid that had a three-wheeled bike, everyone, and I mean everyone, wanted to ride it. Some people would... I actually would think today that I would have thought I would have been bullied for it, but a lot of people thought, yeah, they laughed at me for having the three-wheeled bike, but then everyone wanted to ride it. And of course, because it had a basket, everyone wanted to ride, so I had to do that too, which was good exercise. But I let my friend borrow my bike, or my trike, and he bent the front rim of the tire, completely just destroyed it. And I had to carry the thing home. I had to like lift up the front, let it ride on the two wheels on the way home. And ever since then, it sat in the garage for maybe like 5 or 10 years until my dad finally sold it. He kept saying that he'd fix it for me. Never did, of course. And by the time I got my license, I didn't really care anymore, so... Yep, here's that fun stuff. I think we're going to 100% World 1 here. Wasn't my intention, but... This game is taking me back. So yeah, you have to have 10 stars to unlock the first castle. And that should give you a hint that you need the stars, so you would have to go back and do that. But you don't need all the stars to get to the final level, but I should say this, you need a bunch of them. You need more than what you think you do. Your dad was young, you used a hockey card because he used to be big into hockey? Okay. I don't remember what I had on there. We probably had basketball cards because I'm from Illinois. And in the early 90s, the Chicago Bulls, that was probably, I think it's still considered one of the best NBA teams of all time, and I agree with that. I couldn't tell you about the modern NBA, because like I said, it's been forever since I have. Since I've actually followed the NBA. There we go, I was going to say, I want to be able to climb this building. There we go. Alright, so do you think this jump to nowhere would end well? There we go. Ooh, that wasn't much bad. Like I said, if you look at the graphics of this, doesn't this look like it's already on the Switch? Okay, I somehow need to deflect one of these into that. There we go. That was easier than I thought. So like I said, I really think that they made the Switch as easy as they possibly could to port games to from the Wii U. And they knew for sure that they were going to be doing this. Ah! Didn't want to do that. Climb up, climb up. There we go. Alright, so I can get more time there. I don't think I need more time now. And if I'm right, I can just keep doing that. I got everything so far, so I'm 100%ing this level. Really like the theme off of these. Like I said, ever since the first Super Mario Brothers, one of their best... Oh, really? One of their best... There we go. One of their best themes from the original Super Mario Brothers was the Koopa Castle theme, right? And I guess they're kind of continuing that on here. And here's where this, like, carnival party thing starts here. This first boss battle with Koopa, or Bowser, is kind of weird. Yeah, you didn't like anyone using your bike? I kind of agree, like I said, we all went for that. He has Wayne Gretzky's rookie card. Yeah, that would go for a lot on eBay. I'm sure. Wayne Gretzky for sure. I'm going to pause this for a second before we get to it so I can catch up on comments. Yeah, didn't want anyone using your bike. They used to go up on the sidewalk, and that's what it was, yeah. He ran into a chunk of sidewalk that was broken, and that's what it was, is that he thought he was going to pop over it, and he didn't. It just went straight into it, stopped, and then bent the frame. Sometimes the wheel will layer because you're hitting on the corner of the concrete. Yep, and you get a flat tire. I had a bike pump that I could strap onto my bike, so I did that because, yeah, because that bike was heavy. It was a trike, like I said. Your dad's not going to let anyone touch it. Hey, you know what? It's kind of the same thing with video games, isn't it? Oops. All right. There we go. And this is like an endless roadway, too. Oops. If I remember correctly. So eventually, this will loop and start over if you get too far without destroying Koopa. And if I'm right, this takes 9 hits rather than the traditional 3. Like he takes three sets of 3 hits, I guess. And I don't want to hit that. Again, this is one of the more easy battles. There we go. There's a second hit. We're coming up on the end, so I'm hoping I can get this in one loop. But he's getting faster. And I do know he keeps up with my speed. I don't know why I want to call this Koopa's Pimp-mobile. Yep, and see, there he goes. He's hopped over to the other thing, and now we got a loop. So this is how they loop the track. I think that's kind of weird that they had to do it like that. Like, they couldn't just keep this an infinite track that just keeps going. And here's the thing, if you didn't notice, there was no checkpoint flag. So really, if I screw up from here... Oh, there we go, I got the cat. There we go. I got a cat suit right at the end. So there we go. And he falls into the ocean. Unfortunately, the boss battles in this game, I think, do get very repetitive. This battle repeats itself a lot. It does get harder as you go along, but whoops. Oh yeah, and don't forget, the timer's still going here. And I forgot that the first time when I thought I was over. You do have to actually get the flag post at the very end as well. But usually it'll give you more time. If you just keep going. One time I didn't pause the game and I died and had to redo the whole battle again. So, I guess I'll ask this too since I haven't asked it yet. How many of you have already played this game before, or are looking forward to playing for the Switch on the first time? For the first time, I guess. Because for me, the first time I beat this game was this year. I played it when I first got my Wii U, which apparently was back in 2014. I thought it was in 2015. I got the Wii U back then because they were clearance. They weren't clearancing them out, but they were heavily discounted because this store in my town had a whole bunch of them. So that's why I got it, and my my Wii U had this game built in. So that's why I played it initially. And the only reason why I have physical copies now is because I bought these at the video rental stores. But as you can see, one of these is having an issue. This game's playing fine though. I didn't intentionally mean to do this, but I have 2 copies of the game. Again, because I was buying duplicates. So this one is the one that is not working. It has some scratches. I'll probably go and get that resurfaced, but this one works fine. This disc looks immaculate. So Demon Rage says, you still have your Wii U. Also have this game. I don't know how big of a difference it'll be on the Switch. I think the big difference, Demon, is that it's going to be portable. Like, playing this on your Switch, but you'll be able to take it with you. But they're also adding a whole new mode called Bowser's Fury, so... I didn't see... did they announce the price for it yet? Does anyone know? Because if this game is $60 again... I'm sorry, but... That I disagree with. I thought, okay, they're going to charge $60 for the 3D collection, but it includes 3 games, and I came to terms with that price because it's going to include Super Mario Sunshine, which by itself... Actually, I just saw it today. At that game store I was at, they are charging $70 for a complete in-box Super Mario Sunshine by itself. So already it's cheaper to buy the Switch version than to buy the GameCube version. And it also comes with Mario 64. I don't know how much that's going for these days. I'm sure it's not too expensive. And it includes Mario Galaxy. So, yeah, Demon Rage said he's played this game. Anyone else play this game yet? Or even have a Wii U? I know there's somebody else who I follow who had a Wii U because he was streaming Mario Maker for a while until it came out for the Switch, and then he got a Switch. I don't know if he had one before, but he was only streaming... look at this guy. So close. There we go. So... if I'm right... Yeah. You can only climb buildings that are so tall in the end. So, yeah. Again, I'm going to try to go through this game as much as I can with the cat suit. The cat suit just makes this game so much easier. There we go. Ooh, he almost got me there. So like I said, I wasn't planning on getting a Wii U because, like I said, I already had the PS3, and I was thinking I already had a Wii, and there wasn't really any games that I thought is a must-have for the Wii U. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Get as many coins as I can, I guess. There we go. Bam! Oh. No! I think that's the gold pipe again, isn't it? Yeah, I don't need to go up there. Ah, I should've... There we go. I don't know where I learned some of these tricks, but yeah, there we go. Just getting this path here. Oh no, he has to. I have to go in the water. Okay. I can hit his neck too. One thing I really liked about this game is that this was one of the first games where I felt like they got the camera right on a 3D Super Mario World. Because, ooh, there we go. Because I didn't like the camera on Super Mario 64 It wasn't as terrible on... Oops. It wasn't the worst on Super Mario Sunshine. Galaxy was just... The whole environment was kind of weird. There we go. So controlling the camera on that also became somewhat of a hassle. There we go. Oops. There we go. Oh, I should have let him crush that too. I don't know if there's anything in there or not. And here we have more time. So, yeah, the 3D All-Stars collection I think is definitely going to be worth it for me. But, I guess I already own them all, but being able to play them... Oh, yeah, look at that. I don't know if there's a purpose to this, or if it eventually runs out. There we go. There's my stamp. But there's probably a star over here somewhere. Yep. I like how he's chasing after Toad. There we go. Toad's gonna give me a star. For saving him. Oh! Oh! No! I walked right off the edge. That is years of anxiety coming to fruition right there. Let's see if I can hit the flagpole on the first try. Yes, there we go. And that level's history as well. Oh, what else we got? Let's check the subscriber count. I was 1 away from 3,000. I'm hoping this stream puts me over the edge. I'm still 1 away from 3,000. Again, I don't know how quickly YouTube updates this, but we're getting there. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh, I missed out on some of the chat here. Alright. Henry Place says, you have it and it is hard. Which game is that? Is that this game? Because yes, I do agree. This game gets a lot harder later. It doesn't... I don't know if it quite starts with this world, but definitely World 1 is not the hardest. Yeah, the Sunshine itself is expensive. That's why it is better to get the collection. Yeah. But I'm not on board with it being $60. Well, the way I figure is it's $20 a game. Alright? Let's say if they wanted to do a greatest hits collection, that would be what it would be. It'd be $20 a game if they did it separately. So again, I'm not happy with it either, but I understand where they're coming with that pricing. I understand that more than this being $60 again. I don't know if they've announced the price for it, but I gotta imagine that's what it is. It's gotta be. Oops. My Nintendo Network features. You can now activate Miiverse features in this game. Well, thank you. I don't have Miiverse. I wonder when all that stuff's going to be shut down. Okay. Oh, yeah, Ghost Me characters. Yeah. You can do some races with this stuff, too. Do I want to enable it? No. I'll wait. Oh, you know what? I just realized? This control pad's missing the stylus. Man, they missed a couple things in this thing I'm not happy with. I had to get them to include a Wii sensor. Where is the Wii sensor? I just had it. I had to get them to include that. They weren't going to. They said, oh, the Wii U doesn't need a Wii sensor. And I said, for some days it actually requires it. So yeah, it initially came with one, so I had to do that. Super Mario 3D World is one of the hardest games you ever played. Okay, yeah, I definitely think that. Beam Rider just sold on eBay. How much? $90, yep. Complete inbox, I can see that. Wow. Is that how much you were asking for it, or did you like do a best offer? Or was that just, hey, just as soon as you post it and list it, it's good? Yes, with the box and the poster, yep. Not bad, usually sells for less, yeah. That's why I said I hope you get a good price for it. Definitely helps out. Hey, Savage Duck, welcome to the stream. Jimmy Faye says, what if Anakin Skywalker was lactose intolerant? Maybe that's what caused this thing. Do you ever see him drink the blue milk? That's my question. Have you ever seen Anakin drink the blue milk? I know Luke does. What about Anakin? And then again, I don't know if lactose intolerance is genetic through the male side or not. And what if Yoda was a Sith? He could be, but then again, he had a hard time sensing the Sith, so... I don't know. If he was a Sith, obviously that would have been, then would that make Emperor Palpatine the good guy? Recently, it's been in the 90s and 100. Okay. We were talking about the 3D collection again. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the big news here. I'm talking about this game, which I didn't find out until just now that it's not coming out until February. I bet you that gets delayed. I bet you it's March. Because that's when everything else is supposed to end. Like Super Mario All-Stars on the Nintendo Online network is supposed to go down then. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this level. This level's weird. Or strange, I don't want to say weird. Oh, this is actually not the second level. I wanted to go up there. Yeah, see, there's a shadow play here I gotta do. I'm gonna pause real quick and catch up with this. Yeah, Miiverse died already. What streaming software do I use? I'm just using OBS. It's been the most reliable for me, so that's why I'm using the stripped down version. I'm not using Streamlabs version because Streamlabs is... It's okay, they have some neat features built in, but I don't want to pay for it. And I feel like this works out fine for what I do, so... Wait, why are they taking off... Yeah, that's what I said. They'll take All-Stars offline eventually. So yeah, wait, why are they taking All-Stars of Nintendo Online? And what will happen to it? Yeah, it's only supposed to be available for a limited time. And I think their rationale is that it's supposed to be for... You can already play 1, 2, and 3 and Super Mario World, or the Lost Levels anyway. You can already play it for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So I guess technically speaking, you don't need the All-Stars versions too. But I think it adds value. I mean, I think, like I said, it's not like it takes up a whole bunch of space. So why not? And then see, if you take a look at the shadows, you notice there's a star here. So all you gotta do is just keep walking, and there it is. They kind of did something similar to this. I missed a coin? They kind of did something similar, similar to this in Donkey Kong Country Returns. That silhouette kind of level, which I really enjoyed that. There we go. Alright, so if I remember, those things can never... I don't think you can kill these things on the wall. I actually haven't tried, and I don't want to because I don't want it to, ooh. Don't want those. There we go. From right, nothing in there. See, I like too how you can always you see a shadow of Mario on the wall when he's not visible. Ooh, come on. Alright, yeah, I was gonna say that's not gonna work out. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. So here we have kind of the thing that we thought we would have, but somewhere in here. There we go. This is somewhere here. I know there's a way to get to that. Alright, I do not remember what these things do. Yep. Ah. There we go. I guess I technically didn't have to do that, but it's nice. Alright. And again, you just got to keep your eye out for these special areas. Oh yeah, this is just a save toad thing. Cut it, the cardboard cutout of Bowser there. I said they were very creative with some of their ideas here, playing on the 2D/3D theme. But again, I think this game just suffered from bad timing. I think it's going to do well on the Switch, especially if people haven't played it before. But I don't know. Because I have played it before, I'm not really 100% looking forward to it. And that's basically because I just played it. I didn't know it was coming out before, and I was like, you know what, I haven't played this game. And I was looking to play any of the exclusives that are on the Wii U that I didn't think were going to come out for the Switch. So, I didn't even realize my time was almost out, because I got my sound kind of muted. Priority shipping and insurance, yeah. Oh yeah, always do that. I always do insurance if it's over a certain amount. Anything over $50, why not? I did have a few games that I sold, unfortunately, that worked for me, kind of like this game earlier. This game worked for me earlier. This is the game I was testing, and it worked fine. Then when I went to play it, it said couldn't read the disc. And I've had some people complain to me. I've actually got my first negative feedback on eBay because a couple of these that I tested out like that ended up not working in their Wii U. And they sent me pictures, showed me, it was legit. And I said, that's fine, I'll refund you, and if I have an extra copy, I'll send you an extra copy. And unfortunately now, I don't have anything. I've sold everything that I need to. They better sell All-Stars on the eShop. Well, and that's the thing. Nintendo take away value from their already bare-bones game. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Yep. So yeah, they're planning on taking it down in March because of reasons. That's why I said I think they should keep it on there. Just because it's an extra thing. That's why I played through it. And that's why I captured footage for it already. Oh, I had to unlock this one. Okay, we're going to play that here in a second, but yeah. You just hit 1,900 feedbacks? Wow. You really like 3D Land? This looks like fun. Like I said, it's better than I thought. When I first played this back in 2015, I didn't really care for it. I remember I made it through like World 3, and I was like, oh yeah, and this one you have to use the touchpad for this. So I'm sure they're going to do something to, whoops, oh. Well, I'm probably going to fail this level now because I wanted a cat suit and I don't have a spare. Come on. Bam. Okay. And then you kind of get the Mario 64 style controls on here, where you can only move the camera in certain directions at certain times. Come on. There we go. Come on, rise. Because I can't imagine that they would make you play certain level. Oh, come on. I can't imagine they would make you play certain levels of this game on handheld mode. Okay. Alright. Not quite sure about that. I think I need the cat suit, don't I? Of course I do. So I'm pretty much not going to be able to beat this level. I didn't even blow on the pad. That's something I've noticed. I don't know if it's picking up my voice thinking that I'm blowing on the pad. Blow. I think it is. I'm holding it too close to my face and it's like a blow. There we go. Yeah, it's listening for volume. It's not actually listening for... Which means I have to be very careful. Have to be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. See, sorry I was interrupted when I interrupted myself when I said you had 1,900 feedbacks. I actually only have like 600. No, I'm sorry, I might be up to 800 now. But that's because I've done some selling, but I've been on there for a while, but I don't do selling as often as I probably should. I know you can make some money doing that, but... I just checked. Okay, so I had... I'll share a story with you here in a second. So I had a problem getting the stream started so like a brief second. There was another stream that appeared on my channel and then disappeared because I was trying to get this started, and for some reason OBS was not picking up the right stream key, so I had to manually enter it. It was entering one that it was trying to create a new stream, and I wasn't really too there we go. And I wasn't really too sure of doing that. And I just checked it. I have a comment on my on the previous stream that I initially tried to do. It's a girl that says that she needs a boyfriend. I'm gonna tell you what, that's probably legitimate, isn't it? Should I respond to that comment? Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was actually someone who was on that stream wondering, hey, where'd I go? Am I still streaming? And I was going to respond, yes, I'm still streaming. I'm on a different stream. I was going to give them my link. Oh, darn it. Well, I don't have the cat suit, but anyway. I'll have to come back here with the cat suit so I can get that other star anyway. Below, yeah. Below. Stunning graphics. Yeah, that's what I said. The graphics on the Wii U are almost identical. Very identical to what's on the Switch. If you look at this, this is full 1080p. I don't know if it's 30 frames or 60 frames a second. Remember, you can touch and blow in other courses to make interesting things happen. I don't know if that's going to be a thing in the new one, is there? Don't respond. You've gotten spam like that. Never a good idea. Yeah, I know. I'm just. I'll say, Josh and your taters. I'm really not going to respond. What I am going to do before I forget is I'm going to ban the user from the channel because yeah, I don't think that's legit either. Let's go ahead and mute. Notification preference updated. Let's hide that notification, and then later on I'll have to remember to go in and keep them from commenting on videos. They did it before on another video too, that spam account, but it was much later after I stopped streaming. This one was like instant, so that's how I know it's a fake. Especially if there's a link. Yeah, no link, thank goodness. Didn't accidentally click on anything, so. Henry Plays, I don't know if I said welcome to the stream yet, but I just see your comments earlier. Is this one of my favorite consoles? Well, I say it's not one of my favorite, but I do think it's underappreciated. And I think really, I mean, if there's a console I think that people should collect for if they really want to get into collecting, I don't really know if this is one you should collect for. All I'm going to say is this is going to be a collectible console someday. Because it's a Nintendo console that was... Oh, I got a stamp. It's a Nintendo console that didn't sell well, and it's going to be overlooked now because every single game that's worthwhile on here is being remade for the Switch, so it's going to be completely overlooked over the next 10 years. But mark my words, this is going to be a collectible console. Yep, you too. Okay, so yeah, definitely feel like this console is very underappreciated for what it is. Like I said, I enjoyed it. There were some games I did play on here and beat. This game was not one of my favorites at the time, but one of the games I did play through, or two of them, I actually have them sitting off to the side here because I also want to test them. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and New Super Mario Bros. U. These are great games. Again, I got these for the Switch because of that. Another one I got, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Definitely got that game. And then Mario Kart 8, the original, not the deluxe version. I thought too, I'm like, man, I really hoped that Nintendo would port this to the Switch, because I thought to myself, this is one of the best Mario Kart games ever made. Unfortunately, there we go. Unfortunately, it's going to be on a console that you know, I thought it was a shame that it was going to be limited to the Wii U, and then they put it in for a launch title for the Switch. So I was very happy with that. Then here's one that I have not played through yet. I've played a little bit of it, Yoshi's Woolly World, which is, again, this is going to be an exclusive to the console. I've heard this is better than Crafted World, so we'll have to find that out. And here's my latest game, the last one I got. This is Hello Kitty Cruisers. This is actually one of the rarer titles on the Wii U, and it was a bit more expensive than it's probably worth, but that's why I picked that up. That's all of them. Oh, I have one more down here. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Which, this is different, a little bit different from the Super Smash Bros. For the Switch, but I really think that, good, I'm glad you like that, Henry. I really think that this game is very similar. It's just, I mean, they added all the characters back for the Switch version. It's the same thing with Mario Maker, which I do have. Yeah, anytime. I don't know, usually I do a lot more retro stuff than this. I'm actually doing this because of the Mario Celebration, and I did say I was going to stream this game. I really wanted to. Oops, you know what? Hang on. I am going to take a short break because I just heard my laundry. I'm doing laundry at the same time, so I'm going to take a quick break here. I will be right back, and I'll keep playing through this while my laundry is going. So give me just a second, and I'll be in. There we go. I'm not switching games, but... well, no, we can keep this up. There we go. Be right back, everyone. Alrighty. You guys keep an eye out for me? Yoshi's Woolly World is not exclusive. It has a 3DS port and had a deluxe release, which came with the... Okay, gotcha. So, I guess I'll say console exclusive because the other one's a handheld. I don't know. I know it's not on the Switch. That's what I really meant to say. Heading out, Henry? Okay. Oh, you told me bye, or please play Hello Kitty Racers. I must know its greatness. Probably will sometime. I don't know if it's going to be today. I've never played it before, though, so you'll get an initial reaction. Why not? I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. This is only a test stream, so... Which, by the way, I usually stream on Tuesday nights if you guys aren't used to seeing me on here. But as my schedule gets more and more back to normal at the school, I will probably only be streaming on Sunday nights. That's what I did last year before I picked up streaming again this year. So just letting you know, usually my streams would be ending about now if I streamed on Sunday nights, but since I don't work tomorrow, I am free to keep streaming and testing this out. And since I'm having so much fun playing this game, I'm going to keep playing it. So hopefully you guys are having fun with it too. Your download's almost at 50%? Okay. I see that. About how much longer does it have to go? Is it telling you? Or I guess I should ask this. Is this an Xbox download or a PS4 download? I don't think it's coming out on the Switch right now, is it? Let's look that up real quick. Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 1 and 2. It'd be great if they did that, but... Microsoft Windows is the other one. That's what I was thinking of. I knew it came out for 3 places, but I couldn't remember which one. So what's the Wikipedia page on this say about its ratings yet? There is no Wikipedia page. There it is. Forbes has an article. My favorite is the Wii because the controllers, games, and features. Gotcha. Okay. You saw something move in the background? Jimmy, I knew you'd be there for me. If anything, I'm just waiting for the time. There's been a nest of spiders somewhere in here I haven't fully eradicated yet. And I'm wondering if eventually one of them will start crawling across the screen of my laptop. So you guys are going to see this this giant spider on your screen at some point. Then you guys are going to be like, you have giant mutant spiders in your basement, Tyler. You need to clear these things out. Yeah. Spiders don't bug me as much unless they are bigger than the palm of my hand. If they're bigger than the palm of my hand, alright, then I'll start getting creeped out. But otherwise, I actually think spiders are probably one of the better insects to have. The only downside is that they leave cobwebs, which I am seeing a couple I need to clear out again. So I've been trying to do that. They've just been nesting in this corner of the basement. But what they'll do is they'll keep out... I had ants when I first moved in here, and those are not fun to deal with. Spiders will take... I mean, I don't know. Depending on the spider, I guess. Spiders will take care of your ant problem for you, and I'd much rather have spiders than ants. Because spiders do a good job of taking care of all the other insects. Ants will too, but ants are a lot more annoying. I am happy to report that I've gotten all the cracks sealed down here, though, so I will not be having an ant problem anymore. Come on. You're trying to fire off stuff, and it won't fire off. There we go. They definitely got their money's worth out of this song, didn't they? I'm not saying it's a bad thing this song is included so much, because I do like it. Oh, what do we got here? Ha! And yes, I can dive off of there. Not going to, though, because I don't want to die. There we go. That's what I thought. Did nothing. Oh, yeah, look at this. Or again, if I just said, below. Take care of that. Because I don't really want to. Oops, I don't really want to deal with those things, so I'm not going to. I remember at one point, right after, like I said, I started playing this game during the initial stay-at-home order. Just because I'm like, I never beat this game, and I should probably go back and try to re-beat it now. Or try to go through and beat it for the first time. And, I remember after a while, since I was alone at work, I would actually start playing this theme in the background and just letting it go on loop, just because of how catchy it is. And it's, video game music, I think, makes the best background music at work, because it kind of, number one, if you've heard it before, kind of makes it feel like you're playing a video game at work. But the other thing is that video game music is intentionally designed to keep you motivated to be on task of whatever you're doing, so... Not saying it's for everyone. I don't think every single piece of video game music should be played. But I also like orchestrations or cover versions of video game music. So like there's a band called the One-Ups that does awesome cover versions of Donkey Kong Country songs. Henry has to leave now? Alright. Well, thanks for joining us, Henry. I really appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to stop in any other time. I liked having you in here. But anyway, if you guys haven't heard of them yet, I've definitely favorited some of their stuff. And I know on Twitter I've posted some things about the One-Ups. If you guys haven't seen them, they do more of like jazz versions of songs, is what I call it. Like a jazz band from high school that decided to do some video game music. And it's all pretty good, especially if you like video game music. They also did some things for Mario Kart. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm just backtracking in the same level. And then here is down. Oh yes. And I think, yeah, I can walk over all these as much as I want. Oh, I missed the top key. There it is. Boom. Like I said, they had a lot of good ideas for this that I really felt would be a shame if it was on the Wii U. But now it's coming out for the Switch, and they're going to have like full price on here. I'm not quite sure. So let's see. You have a specific tool for taking spiders outside. Basically, it's a glorified cup. Yeah, I usually don't kill the spiders, but if I have a nest, I'm sorry, that has to be eradicated. There's really no way for me to get rid of some spiders, but not all. If I'm right, yep. How was I supposed to know that didn't lead to instant death? I did not. I just kind of half remembered something. I think I got everything. I can't remember. Does Koji Kondo still do the music for Mario? Because he does a lot of catchy themes. I know he did Mario 64, but did he do 3D Mario World as well? I feel like his name would be in the credits here. Let's take a look. And no, they have no credits on here. This is not really a full game manual. It's just like a button guide. I'm sure that's an easily Googleable answer if anybody has time for this. When will the poll for the next stream go up? I plan to do that. You know what? Why not do it on stream while we're here, while we're thinking about it? I have my post-it note. At least I did. Here it is. For what games? So I guess we could continue. This game is going to be what one of them is. Oh, what's up, manual gasps? Yeah, that was really strange. Let's do a Super Mario 3D World. And what's great is that I've already captured all the footage I need from this game because I recorded myself playing all that earlier. So I could technically have a review of this game up at the time the Switch version goes live. Let's see. Composers. Yep, Koji Kondo. Look at that. There's also some other ones on here. Mahito Yokata. I've seen his name before. Turo, and I'm sorry, I'm probably messing those up. Mengishi. Okay. And then Yasuke Iwata. The other one. So yeah, I've seen Mahito Yo. What is he? So he works for Nintendo. Super Mario Galaxy. Yes, he helped Koji Kondo with that. So yep, definitely some catchy themes they're used to. I can hear gunshots outside, and I live in a pretty good neighborhood. So I'm hoping it's someone just having fun. Definitely stay away from the windows. You live near a gun range. So if you hear gunshots, that's probably a good thing, yeah. Nintendo Switch port with additional content is scheduled to be released February 12th of 2021. Bowser's Fury. I'm very curious about the Bowser's Fury thing. I wonder if that is it available for pre-order yet? Let's see what Best Buy has it listed for. I know I got distracted because I'm supposed to be putting up that poll. Oh, it's just fireworks? Good. Let's see here. You recently viewed an item that dropped in price by $250. What? Huh. I don't know what that was, but it disappeared very quickly. Yeah, they're having a Labor Day sale. So, Super Mario 3D World. Type that in, and the Wii U version is digitally available for $19.99. And yeah, it looks like $60 for 3D World as well. This is a big if. Of course, if you already own a Switch, it's not worth it for you to go out to find a Wii U and get them, but why, Nintendo? Why do you keep charging full price for things? I mentioned this on the last stream too. That not only has Nintendo's been incredibly aggressive with their pricing this generation, because they've been doing oh yeah, and by the way, that poll's going to go up on YouTube too, so I'll probably launch both at the same time so nobody gets an advantage, but I've just created a note to remind me at the end of the stream to create those polls. So I forgot who asked about that. Was it either Savage Duck or Jet Screamer? Can't remember. Savage Duck asked about it. Okay. Is Portal still possible? Yes, I have Portal 1/Portal 2, but it'll be Portal 1 if I do those. Mario 64 is an option. Mario 3D World is an option. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X for the Xbox One, the original Xbox, not the Xbox One. That's also available. I don't think that one's backwards compatible. Here we go. This is another one where I think I have to use this pad to do it. Oh yeah, look at that. And Mario can't jump down there. I have to go all the way around to grab that one up. Let's do that right now. Nope, don't want to do that. Just gonna, yeah, okay, I didn't have to go all the way. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's get the one-ups. So yes, but Portal will be on the list. Alright. Leaf. 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 Oh, I got off. Leaf. 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 Yes, it does help for me to say that out loud. And yes, I can't look at the control pad to do it, and I can't look at the stream to do it because the stream's delayed. I have to look at the screen. In a lot of places, you can only set off fireworks on the holidays. Yeah, and I guess kind of that's a rule here. Technically, in Illinois, there are a lot of fireworks that are illegal that you can't set off any time of year, but sometimes they can get pretty lenient. I mean, if you get it back to your place and you don't get caught, they're usually kind of lenient on the holiday itself, and only while the fireworks are going off at the designated location. If you're still setting them off all night, you're going to get a ticket. I don't think anyone's really gotten arrested for it. At least that I personally know. Been here for a while. Have I ever played Pepsi Man for the PS1? No. That's because it's a Japanese game. And I don't know if... I think the PS1's region locked, isn't it? So I've seen the AVGN review of that, and it looks somewhat interesting because of that, but that's just an obscure game. I'm not one who goes after the games that I think are... Oh, I found the Wii U sensor. This was sitting right off to the side. It's actually for the Wii, but it says on here that it's also for the Wii and Wii U, so it's definitely it's the same exact sensor, though. There we go, boom. Knocked him off his feet. Now, if I'm right, this next area will require some intense concentration. This puts you through a series of challenges, and if you mess up, it sends you all the way back to the beginning and you have to restart the whole thing. So I'm going to give this just a second to catch up on chat. And then, yeah, Pepsi Man looks like a precursor to today's mobile games, kind of. But I think the big thing is that Pepsi Man is, yeah, I guess like Temple Run. I guess I wouldn't have thought of that until you said mobile games. But I really think that... like I said, it's just one of those advertisement-ware games. Like, the only good game that I really like that was heavily based on an advertisement is actually Cool Spot on the Genesis. And I featured that music in my last video because, I mean, just that game is better than they deserved for what that is. I don't think it's the best game ever, but I think it's one of the better quality titles. So yeah, this is called a Mystery House. And as far as I get... it's all timed very quickly. Oh, I already lost my cat suit. But anyway. So now, I want to get a new cat suit. And move on to the next one. I can't believe I already lost my cat suit. There it is. Let's see if I can make it all the way through. Good. Didn't know I was gonna make it there. I think that one's the hardest one of the bunch, and then the last one. If I mess up this, I have to go all the way back to the beginning. Hopefully I don't. Oh yes. There it is. Simple as that. Did I know that Chex Quest got a recent remake recently on stream? I did not. Now, is that the one that was what was the one that did like a port of Doom? That was like an advertisement. Is that Chex Quest? It was basically like a Doom mod to reskin it for an advertisement, and they just let it go. Id Software was really open with their source code. Or at least with making mods of their games. Oh yeah, here we go. It's time for 2 Marios. And my goal is to not lose any of my Marios. I don't think I want that. Yeah. 1 star. Because I think to get the... Yep, here's another cherry. Now I have 3 Marios. And eventually, I'm going to have to use all of my Marios. It's like now I can separate them a little bit. Okay. So here we have these things, which are basically like little soldiers. No, I lost one! That's unfortunate. So yep, there's a point where I'm going to need all 4 of those. Darn it. Can't believe I already lost one. Okay, so somehow... Whoops. Well, I guess that's going to work out. Now, another cat becomes the middle. And now I can have them all walk up against the wall and go up this one. I think there's one where I'm going to need five of them, though. It's not going to work out so well. Okay. Oops. And there's a... Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Let these guys finally fall and come back down to Earth. And here we go. Now, they're all going to start going crazy and after me. That's alright. Oh, did I lose one already? Darn it! I didn't realize he wasn't with me. There we go. So somewhere in here. Oops. Yeah, I think since I don't have 5, I'm gonna be... Oh no, I only needed 4. Perfect. And I can get the final star. Look at that. Come on. Come on down. Slide down. There we go. There we go. Like I said, another weird... Yeah, Chex Quest was the Doom mod. Okay. Interesting. Kind of forgot about that one. Oh my gosh. It's kind of weird, the things... I thought, and wasn't that available in the cereal box? You just get the disc out of there? Another AVGN video. Perfect. And we could beat World 2 here. But I think if I beat World 2, that's going to be the end of this stream. It is getting late for me. I'm not used... Oh, I guess I am used to being up this late. But... Well, I can keep going on this until my laundry's done, I'll say that. Because then I really have to get to bed. I'm not used to being up past a certain time. So here we go. And this is like another tank level like in Super Mario Bros. 3. I really appreciated this when I first played through this. And here we go. Okay. I thought for sure that you had to avoid stepping on certain areas of this, but I guess not. Oops. Again, this perspective. Ah, here we go. Look at that. No. Okay. Okay, I got the star. It's just kind of weird that you can walk around just continually shooting off things that can destroy the enemies. There we go. And if I'm right, I will need this for the very end. So I'm trying to avoid. Oh, there we go. And then yes, the very end, you'll be able to destroy that wall. So very good. kind of strange. It feels like I played this game a long time ago. Oh, I didn't know I got to carry this power-up in here. I always got rid of it. There we go. And the one thing I don't like is that in later levels, this guy can turn invisible. And that just really messes with me. Yep. I guess I didn't realize he does that here, too. But then, yeah, so he turns invisible. And you pretty much just have to keep hitting the ground to make him appear. There it is. Again, this boss battle gets repetitive by the end because you have to face him a few more times, but you always missed that star. It took me a while to know it was behind the wall. I think the first time I played this level, I figured out that, oh yeah, this thing still has a... that I still had the power-up, so it just automatically destroyed the wall for me. Otherwise, I probably would have went through the same thing. So, I think I still have the cat suit if I get rid of this, don't I? Oh, can I not get rid of it now? Oh, so I actually have to do this, okay. So I have to try to run and keep my momentum. Ah! Oh, I guess if I would have tapped the flower, that could have got that too. Darn it, I didn't even think about that. And I got stars. Perfect. So again, I don't know. I'm probably going to... I'm going to make a decision now, and let's see if it holds up in February. I guess it depends on... That's a long ways away. So we're in September now. How many months away is that? October, November, December, January, February. It's about 5 months away. I really want to say I'm going to wait to get... Unless they say, oh, it's going to be a limited physical run, then I'm going to have to buy it as soon as possible so I don't have to pay scalpers later on. But I'm really thinking I'm going to wait because I already own it for the Wii U. I have a Wii U still hooked up. I'm happy to play on the Wii U. I'm going to wait until some sort of sale or somebody wants to sell it to me used to be able to get this game on the Switch. That's my ruling now. It shouldn't be $60. It's an old game that was ported to the Switch. It's the same thing I thought kind of with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but the built-in value of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is that it came with the DLC packs that didn't come on the Wii U. But now, this game is $20 and you can still buy it digitally on the Wii U. But to get it on the Switch, you're going to charge $40 more. I don't know. This should have been included in the Mario Kart 3D... I'm sorry, not Mario Kart, the Mario 3D collection. Because if you think about it, the original Mario All-Stars came with 4 games, came with 2 versions of Mario 2, but you should have had Mario Sunshine, 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, and this game. And that would have been 4 games. But you also could have done Mario Galaxy 2, and I think that also would have counted. So maybe Mario Galaxy 2 will be a DLC. Not saying that I would be okay with it, just saying that that could be a possibility. So here we go. I haven't heard the dryer beep yet. We probably got about a good 20 minutes on it, and that'll be the end of the stream here. I've been streaming longer than I thought I would. Again, this is just a test to make sure that this Wii U is working well. I got this to keep kind of as a spare because I got a good deal on it at a retro game store in my area, so... Yeah, I don't... Oh, yeah, I can get the stand now. That's fine. Perfect. I don't think I have this many stamps on the other one when I beat this through the first time. I just know, since I've had to go back and do all this stuff again, that I want to get as many of those as I can. Did I get all of the stars in the first couple worlds? There's a way for me to check that. Menu. There we go. Nope. Let's switch controller. That's not it. Is it map? Oh, that button's stiff. That is, yeah. That's not a good button. I may have to fix that. That's the first time I pressed the select button, That does not work well. That's the only thing that's not working well on this thing. The gamepad is bright and clear. There we go. The gamepad is bright and clear, so we're not doing too shabby there. I think eventually I have to get another camera and point it down at this so you guys can see my other screen when I play a Wii U game. But yeah, so here I go to my stars. I'm missing 1 star and 2 gold flags, and I'm missing a stamp. Missing 1 gold flag and a stamp. Oh yeah, and 1-4 because I went the other direction. And no stars there, so yeah. Should I go back and grab that star now? Let's do that. Since I don't think I'm going to get far through World 3. Can I click on there? Yeah, I can click on there and be transported. There we go. Which one am I missing? I'm missing the gold flag here and a star. Perfect. So yeah, I do like this game. Gosh, it's going to take me some time to come to terms with how much it's going to cost to buy this game again. It's definitely not going to be one of those I have to get it on launch day. And I think Nintendo knows that, but they're banking on the fact that many people that own a Switch have never played this game. And by many, I mean the majority. Oh, I don't know if I could try that trick shot again if I tried. Alright, I really don't want to get rid of my cat suit. So, here's that. Do you guys remember where the star was? I'm not quite sure if I remember. Oh, I think I do. I want the cat suit. There we go. I think I'm supposed to do that and then bounce off between. I think that's how I'm supposed to do that. I didn't think about that last time. I thought, oh, I need the cat suit to get that. But I didn't. Definitely works out, though. So now I have all the stars here. And now if I die, let's go ahead and... Let's give me that back. Blow. I don't know why I like saying the word. It's almost as if Nintendo is like, oh, gotta be quiet. Blow. Blow. Yeah, it's definitely blow them away. Come back to me. Come back, little fan. Don't move. Don't move. There we go. Subscribe to my channel. See, there you go. I always found this level a bit serene, just because of the music. Like I said, certain parts of this level too. Whoops. Certain parts of this. Nope. I gotta wait. It is picking up the sound of my voice. The. Oh! I hope I can get this in time. There we go. Now I got the gold flag too, so that finishes World 1. The weird thing is I'm sitting like maybe 4 inches away from the console this pad is. The console's like right here. There we go. My finger's actually sitting on top of it. You can see kind of the edge. And sometimes the screen gets delayed. I don't know why. There we go. So we got that one done. World 1 should be done. And do I get a notification? Oh wait, this is World 2. I got one more gold. I got one more flag I'm supposed to get. That's at the tank world, yep. Don't really want to go for that. But I should get a completion thing when I go to... Is World 1? Am I missing a flag here? Yeah. So I should get a notification. Is that the only thing I'm missing here? No, I'm missing a stamp and 1-4. There's something that I get, like a little notification saying World 1 complete or something like that. So let's try that. Oh, Henry says he's back. Sorry, I missed you. Sorry, I missed your comment saying you were back. I'm about 10 minutes away from wrapping things up here, so I'm just going back and getting some of the things that I missed. I missed the gold flag in this level. You know what? Since I don't want to lose my cat suit, I was just thinking I probably should use my flower. There we go. And you know what I could do? Let's do this again. Let's go up as high as we can, because you can keep going up. Oh. So you have to use the cat suit to climb up there, do you? Nope. There we go. And here we go. I've already got everything in this level except for the flags. So there's not really anything I need to grab. Oh, I don't care about that. Keep going, get me out of here. Grab some coins, grab some lives. Because again, I will need them later, for sure. Is there anything else I need here? Yeah, I already got the stamp. Oh yes, and you get a lot of coins for recollecting the stars. Or is it just points? Oh, I thought you got coins too. Whoops, did not want to do that. It's weird seeing this now in a... Since I'm used to seeing people do the Super Mario Maker 2 levels with this. There we go. Give me my cat suit. There it is. So if I don't know if I have to get the stamp to finish World 1, so we'll see about that. If so, I gotta remember where that stamp is in that level. There we go. And if I'm right, eventually it'll start giving me, is this your best time, or is this your best score, or whatever. And since I didn't grab a whole bunch of stuff, so yeah. Looks like I still need to grab the stamp. So I think that's this one I'm missing the stamp, yeah. Can I switch power-ups here? No, I cannot. So let's get in there. Because I really don't want to lose my cat suit, and I know I'm going to die a couple times trying to get this.
Let's go.
There we go. Again, too, they brought back one of the themes from Super Mario 64 in here. Alright, so... I'm trying to remember how to get the stamp. I don't think... taking a different path because I don't remember missing the stamp the last time. I think it's around that one of the bends that I missed last time. Yeah, there it is. So you can't get the stamp on the same run through as you get all the stars, which is a bit unfortunate. There we go. So again, Nintendo always wants you to get, what do they call it, the maximum value out of your game. There we go. Oh, I missed all the coins. So this should complete World 1. Let's see what if it gives me any bonus. If anything, I think it just gives me a notification saying World 1 complete. Oh! I lost my cat suit. Dude, I already have the gold flag, so I didn't even need to do any of that. Oh, I've got to start over from the beginning. That means I have to get the stamp again, too. Alright. I should have been trying to show off. I feel like I should have learned my lesson about that a long time ago, but I haven't. So I'm wondering too, how many other people are thinking of, who are on YouTube, are going to try to stream this now? Because it's kind of a... Oops. Oh, I missed a corner. This guy is very slippery to control. And I'm wondering if that's going to either deaden the hype or heighten the hype for this game. Because again, you guys have already said, one of you have already said that this game looks great, that you want to try it out. So if you don't have a Wii U, I guess that's something you guys want to try. I guess I still am curious how many people are going to pick this game up on their Switch who have already played it. No. No! That was close. Alright, so the goal is not to die at the very end by doing something stupid. Like use the cat suit power-up to, Alright, here we go. There we go. I might be able to get record points out of this one, who knows? Whoa, Plessy. I'm curious how many of you guys are actually going to get this and re-buy it for your Nintendo Switch. The problem is, I know Nintendo's never going to put this on sale. It's taken about 3 years, but they finally started putting $10 off the Mario Kart 8 game, which is also... did I get a higher score? I did not. Nothing? I thought for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely done with World 1. I thought for sure it gave me a notification that I got... Well, in that case, I'm not going to worry about the gold flag here. Or the stamp. Huh. Well, hopefully they fix that in the new version, because that is disappointing. Let's go with World 3. Crazy. So anyway, this is again another impromptu stream. If I do continue to stream regularly, which I plan to, I'm going to start streaming on Sundays more, and I'm going to have to phase out the Tuesday night streams. But this Tuesday I am going to stream. I am going to put a poll on Twitter for who we're going to for what I'm going to stream this time. It's going to be on Twitter, and it's going to be on YouTube. I'll combine the results and see what we do. Whatever game, that's going to be what we start with. Is whatever game you guys choose. But depending on how it goes, because I may not like the game that you guys choose, I'll give it a fair shot, so at least that's the majority of the beginning, and then I'll switch over to another one of the games of my choosing. Could even be, depending on the console, because I'll have my... One of them is on the Xbox 360, another one is on the Xbox original, which is not backwards compatible on the 360. It's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is not currently backwards compatible, so I'll have to have two different consoles hooked up. Mario 3D World, which is continuing on here. Mario 64, which I don't have on here, but I guess I could. I can do... Oh! I wonder if I should do Mario 64 3D for the DS, not for the 3DS. That would be interesting. So yeah, I'll put the poll on both places, and yes, you can vote as many times as you want. You can vote on both places. That doesn't matter to me. I will weight the results accordingly, I guess is what I would say. What is my least favorite game? For what? For just a specific console, or are we talking about for everything? Stand by. Oh yeah, Damon Rand says, hey, yep, thanks for joining me. You were here most of the time. Again, thanks for being a true supporter of the channel. Thanks for coming in, and look forward to seeing you hopefully on Tuesday night. Thanks again, Damon, for stopping in. But I would say my least favorite game, I don't know, on the Wii U. I can't think of one. I've had a pretty good experience with the Wii U so far. Haven't really played a ton of games on there. Still working my way through the library. But one of my least favorite games of all time... Good question. Battletoads is up there. Good. Appreciate it. God, Gosh, you know what? I'm drawing a blank at this moment. I'm sure there was... Oh, Fallout 76. That's one I don't like. I had to force the store to return that because I didn't really care for it. That would be one. Yes, sir, will definitely be here. I appreciate that, Demon. Thanks again. You have yourself a great night. And we'll, like I said, we'll be back there. I have heard of this, what is it? Have heard of the ability to raid people, but I'm looking here, and I don't see anyone that is currently streaming that I follow. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. I didn't like it either. Hey, Jim Jammer. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, Fallout 76. You're going to start a communist movement at your school this year. I'll say good luck with that. What is it? Somebody said, there are two things that I learned in high school. And one of them says, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And the other one is, communism has failed every time it has been tried. So, take that for what it's worth. Maybe you have the winning solution behind it, I don't know. But yeah, Fallout 76 would be... That's one of the most recent ones I can think of. I was trying to think if there's another game that... Oh, WWE 2K20, NBA 2K20. Definitely, those make the list. Even though they're brand new, those games are terrible. 2K20 for NBA made the list specifically because of... Man, I'm starting to get some people here that are joining me at the end. Hey, Mr. Tamia, thanks for joining me. Jim Jammer just got here too, and we were just about to wrap things up. Maybe should I do one more level just to accommodate our new arrivals for tonight? I've got a little bit of time left to stream anyway, so I was just gonna wrap things up and thank everyone for streaming and do that. But I got one more level in me. Yeah, you missed the stream. All right, we can do that. Give me a second here to finish up what I was saying with that, but. Yeah, you'll hang around? Why not? Like I said, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm just having a good time streaming with some other people here. So yeah, if you guys want to keep watching, I will keep streaming. It looks like my control pad is charged. Let's test the battery. That's good. If you guys missed it at the very beginning, so I'm testing out. This is a Wii U that I just got from a retro game store. I got a good deal on it. Got 20% off and some store credit. So, definitely happy with it. Didn't come with a charger, though. I gotta go back and grab it. Didn't come with a charger for the control pad. I have another Wii U that's upstairs. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. I accidentally pressed the thing and it started doing that. So, I'm testing it out just to do this, and that's why I'm streaming tonight. And yeah, that's been pretty much the gist of it. We've talked a little bit more about the Year of Mario that Nintendo's putting out. 3D Collection we've talked about a little bit, or 3D All-Stars. And we also talked about this game that's coming out again. Not until February. And I'm wondering, so either Mr. Tamiya or... Oh yeah. I also noticed the louder I talk, the more it thinks I'm blowing into the gamepad. So, like, that's why all the snow got knocked off the tree at the very beginning. I don't have the cat suit. I really wanted a cat suit. But anyway, I'm wondering how many of you have already played this game, and how many of you will buy this game again, or for the first time when it comes out on the Switch. So, Mr. Tabby and Jimmer Jammer, have you guys played this? Looking forward to Sunshine on the Switch? I am too. We've kind of thought to ourselves that we're not looking... We've kind of come to the agreement that, yeah, we're not looking forward to the price, but I do think that the price is a bit fair considering the fact that if you want to buy Super Mario Sunshine alone for the GameCube, I was just at the same retro game store where I got this Switch. They were selling it for $70. So yeah, unfortunately, the price is actually, there we go. The price is actually a good deal in my opinion, based on that alone. Okay. I had to figure out the controls for a second thing. Oh, that's good. We also talked a little bit about how this game is a... Oh, well, that's not worth it. Oh. one more coin. Give me the fireball. Here we go. Ah, this is where the flying power-up comes in. This is the first time it's actually shown up in this game. I really like this because... Oh, of course, within 2 seconds I lose it. I really like the flying power-up like that because the 3D platforming in this game throws your depth perception off a little bit based on the angle you have to be on here with. So, darn it. Unfortunately, there's a place where I can get... I'm missing a star. And some people will tell you the stars in this game are optional. They are lying. It is. The stars in this game are not optional. You need it to unlock the final boss. So I say collect them as often as you can. Collect them early. Yep, and this is where I needed that thing for that. So I need that leaf. Ah. Look at that. I got a shoe. Meet me. Oh, really? Oh, oh, I jumped around it. There we go. Those things remind me of Spyro the Dragon. Those little bunnies that have the dragon eggs. And again, not in a good way. So I have to ask you another question then too. Let's see here. You paid, whoa, you guys have it on. Yeah, you missed stream to hang around. Looking forward to that. Oops. I gotta pause it because I only got 6 seconds left. Looking forward to Sunshine on the Switch. Yeah, you've played it. Great game. Don't have the Nintendo Wii U. Okay. $70. Well, it's $60 in the U.S. I don't know where you're at there. You paid $20 not too many years ago. I paid $4.99 for this game. It was built into my other Wii U, but this one, yeah, I'm gonna have to speed through this part, so I'm gonna miss that last star. But and that's because I bought it at a retro game store. But yes, if you go to the Wii eShop. Yeah, the dang Sandbird, Sandbird made you rage quit? Yes. So like I said, this game is easy to start, but the difficulty does wrap up by the end. So it does offer a challenge for... It's a good introduction at the beginning for novice players, but it's definitely worth it for people who want a challenge in the later levels. And again, you get some of these things where you get a choice halfway through. Oh, yes, in the ghost house and everything. So, yeah. Sorry, you meant Sunshine, $70 now? Yes, sorry, I missed that. You probably typed that in when I said that, but I have to go back and catch up on the comments after the level. So, yes, it is $70 now. It is... All of the GameCube stuff has skyrocketed in price for some reason. Just in the last 6 months. It's been really, really something. This video game looks awesome. Makes me want the Wii U now. That's good. I enjoy it. I will say this, the first time I played it did not leave a good impression. And I did talk a little bit about, the context of when this game came out was actually... Yeah, see, I have to unlock this level here. The context of this game coming out was back in 2014, 2015? Was it 2012 when this game actually came out? I played it in 2015. Yeah, 2013 when this game came out. Think about the games that came out. There was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. U, and this Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS, and then this game came out. There was like a huge overload within 3 years of Mario games when we're used to waiting years between each release. And everyone said that this game, they were tired of 2D Mario games, is really what the opinion is. And this came out at the very tail end of that. So, even though this is 3D World, you can tell it's got like a 2D plane to it because the camera's stuck in one position. Yeah. The cat suit I really like in this game, though.
Let's go.
The Wii U is really interesting. Yes, it is. So I will say you don't have to get a you don't have to wait for the well, you'll have to wait for the Switch version, but you shouldn't have to get a Wii U to play this game anymore. Not after February 21st, at least here in the US. Yep. Yep. Again, beautiful music on this game. Oh! Let's see if I can get it. Where did I fall? Hold on, I'm missing the replay here. Right there. Wow, I missed it again. Okay, I think I saw where I fall. Let's try that again. So yeah, see how this, again, kind of has a... this is what I wanted to do. That's much easier. Oh! Oh, almost died there. There we go. And if I'm right, I'll just cat slide through that whole thing. There we go. So that's what I said, it kind of has that 2D element to it too. Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. Oh! Missed it again. And the flag was just on the other side. Let's pause that for a second so I can catch up here. Am I going to pick up 3D World for the Switch? I kind of did talk about that a little bit, but I'm going to probably... I'm going to wait till the price comes down, because I already own it for the Wii U, and this is actually my second time playing through it this year. So, I knew I really wanted to... Oh, this thing's... I'm going to die. I can't make it through this game without the cat suit, so I'm going to have to die again. Let's try this again. Yes, the cat suit is a lot of fun. Hey, Tex Nexus, welcome to the stream. Yes, the cat suit is a lot of fun. I agree with you, Jimmer Jammer. I'm sure you guys discussed this earlier, but I'm a little tired of buying Wii U games for a second time. Yes, that is my point exactly. So I am not going to be getting this first. I mean, they want $60 for this game again. And yes, I understand there's going to be the Bowser's Fury pack added onto it. That's not worth it to me. So, that's not worth it to me so far. So I'm just gonna wait till I can either get it used or extremely cheap. But yes, I did talk about this before. That yes, the best games that we have to look forward to. Oh, missed it again. The best games that we have to look forward to are Wii U ports, and that's Nintendo's biggest announcement. They've had a few direct minis that everyone's been disappointed in. I shouldn't say everyone, but the majority of people online who are reviewing the Nintendo Directs are all saying how they've been lackluster, and they wanted to see more first-party titles from Nintendo. And their biggest direct, this one, the last one that everyone liked, is nothing but Wii U ports. So, and I feel like they've been really overly... Oh, darn it. I really need to pay attention to what I'm doing and not what I'm saying. Yes, the Wii U did sell around... I thought it was around 15 million units, but that... Oh, look at this. They're going to help me out. If you die too many times in this game, you get this golden leaf, which literally... I can't remember. Yes, will automatically kill any enemy. I'm not quite sure if this is going to help me or not, though. Let's see. I'm really not sure if this is going to help me. Yes, it did. Okay. So unfortunately, this is going to make this stage really easy now. Ooh, this part's gonna be tricky though. Can I use this like a cat suit too? Okay. Oh, look at that. Ah. 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 I'm stuck. Oh, that was lucky. Still almost died. And I'm auto-scrolling again. How about that? And see, here's where the 3D perception really messes with me again. See, here's where... I forgot, is there a way for me to guess? Okay. So at least now I have a cat suit in reserve, and I'm not going to get the golden leaf again, I don't think. Oh, I can. Yeah, let's try with the golden leaf. Okay, this is going a bit too quickly. Doesn't keep me from dying, but... What did I think of Odyssey? I liked Odyssey better than this, yes. If I had to compare the two, I think Odyssey really was the first good 3D Mario game, in my opinion. Or I'll say exceptional. Because I liked Mario Galaxy, but really, that had its own little game gimmick. The gimmick of gravity and all that stuff was really the big thing. Mario-style platforming wasn't really the big star of that game. There we go. Yep, can't do that. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any way I'm going to be able to get that. Not with the leaf. So I'm going to miss at least one. Which again, like I said, the only reason why I'm able to do this is just because of the... I died so many times, so it decided to start making it easier for me. Can I get the... Yeah, let's see if there's... Now there's no way for me to get that. So let's see here. How about this? Can I climb up a tree? And then do that. Look at that. How's that for cleverness? So about 5 million less than the GameCube. Yeah, there was a... In terms of total sales, the GameCube may have had a few more than that, but not very many, you're right. Could be about 5 million more. Saw a house on the Facebook Marketplace person put up. Animal Crossing house. It's $2K a month. That says it's all up wanted. It says all is... Wait. All it says is wanted. Ha! Okay. Looking for a used Animal Crossing house. Wow. People will put anything on Facebook Marketplace, won't they? Yeah, you're right. Odyssey and Galaxy are different. Not that I don't love Galaxy 2, one of the best games I've ever played. Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying they're not bad games, but in terms of a Mario game, I really feel like Odyssey is when they struck, really when they hit their stride. So I really think it's, like I said, the camera thing is best. They were able to zoom way out. That gimmick of being able to take over the enemies is freaking genius. I mean, it was really well done. Yeah, I'm okay with not getting that. So... I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, and the theme in this is kind of creepy as well. I really appreciated it. Cat suit, do you think? Okay. Like that. How did I know this was here? Oh, it's not going to give me much time. Oh, look at that. It gave me an extra second after the timer went off. That's how I was able to get that. I think, like I said, I've only played through this game just recently, but... and there is another... Yep, I was going to say there's a star here somewhere. And I think that in the cat suit, if you're facing them, you can take out the ghost for a second. They'll come back. But I don't remember exactly... Again, don't care about that. Oh, I think... You know what I think it is? I think it's the fireballs taken out for just a second. So yes, I can get a 1-up back there, but I don't think I'm going to. These haunted escalators, so wait a minute. Let's see here, do I want to go this way? No. I can. More there. I'm trying to remember where that third star is, and these things are always a maze. Okay. So yes, this is the way I go. There's a couch somewhere, I think, that I have to get on top of. Oh, I almost died. I like how they keep teasing you. I thought, is the third star out here somewhere? Might not be. Yeah. I could be thinking of another ghost house too. Oh yes, this is going to be rough going. Giant ghost outside. Oh, there's the couch. Jump on the couch. Couch takes you over. So I was thinking of the right spot. Again, how are you supposed to know this? No clue. I don't know how I figured this out the first time. Oh, lost my cat suit. That's okay. Oh, you know what? Yes, always avoid the wrong flagpole. There we go. Oh my gosh, I missed some of the comments here. You're right, Odyssey 2 and Galaxy are different. Yeah, and where is Odyssey 2? Yes, exactly. I don't know. I think that because of the overload of Mario games that came out with the Wii U, I betcha they're going to try to space them out as much as they can. Except for this year that they're re-releasing all the old Mario games. Why make a new game when people are just as willing to keep paying for the old ones? That's kind of... That's the lesson we're teaching Nintendo by continually rebuying their old properties. For near full price. Yeah, instead we get 3D World again. Yep. I think that's the problem, is that they're counting on the fact that not very many people played this game, so they're alienating their longtime fans that stuck with them through the Wii U in swapping them out for the new fans that, you know, didn't buy the Wii U. So yeah, it's completely unfair for the longtime Nintendo fans, I think. So yeah, people keep predicting that Nintendo will ditch consoles sooner or later. Well, I mean, it's... Oh, sorry, I skipped a few comments. Honestly, wanted Nintendo to go third party after Wii U. That would have been interesting. I don't know. I think they make so much money on the hardware, especially the Switch. The Switch was designed to make money day one. Usually consoles lose money the first year or so because they're trying to acquire a customer base, and they make their money on sales. But the Switch, the way it's doing, I think they're going to keep going with hardware. Until, of course, it stops selling. And they're making a killing with the Switch. Good lord, they're making a killing with the Switch. Yeah, so yeah. Said, honestly, want to go third party. I wanted to play Zelda on PlayStation or Xbox PC. See, that seems kind of blasphemous to me. That just seems not right, doesn't it? Wonder if they will too, yeah. Grew up a Nintendo kid, worshipped your NES. Kinda, I think we all did. The NES at that time, yeah. That took over for the Atari, and everyone, yeah, just kind of went that route. I think we're all the same there. Just don't like Nintendo hardware, starting with the Wii. Really? I didn't really have much of a problem with the Wii, to tell you the truth. The only problem I had initially was that the graphics weren't going to be any good. I looked at the specs, and I thought to myself, we had a Windows 98 PC. No joke. That matched the specs of the Wii. And that turned me off of it. But then that motion control sucked me in. And then that's when it hit me. Nintendo's always going to focus on the gameplay over the graphics. They learned their lesson from the N64 and the GameCube, because those two consoles did not meet their expectations, did not sell as well as they wanted, and they were focusing then a lot more on pushing the graphical power of their system. Like the GameCube was one of the most graphically advanced systems when it came out. The N64 was the most graphically advanced of that generation, but they didn't sell well. The Wii has like a potato chip for the processor, and it sold the most consoles of any, except for the PlayStation 2, I guess. It sold the most of that generation. So they kind of realized the Wii U, again, they're pushing... They weren't breaking ground with the hardware. They were finally getting HD graphics, just, you know, on par with what was out at the time, and then the PS4 came out and the Xbox One came out. But it was on par with the 360 and the PS3 for sure. And again, it didn't sell as well, so they went back to, hey, the Switch, keep the same graphical style, make it easy to port their games to it, and yeah, like I said, they did everything right that they needed to with the Switch. The Switch really needed to be what the Wii U was, but the technology wasn't there yet. Like, I'm sorry, the Wii U needed to be what the Switch ended up being. That's what I meant. You were a Sega kid. You were devastated when they went third party. I know. I'm right there with you, Jim. I went from Nintendo to Sega to PlayStation at the time when I'm like, you know what? I kind of saw it coming that Sega was going to shoot themselves in the foot too much, so I did not invest in the Dreamcast. But I also drank the Kool-Aid with the PlayStation 2 being the best system of all time, and nothing would ever come close to it. That was just my thing. You like Nintendo to release a Game Boy with an ultra high definition graphics? See, I don't know. I think that it's good that they're able to play their handheld consoles on TV. I think they should keep going with that route. You had a Switch for 1 week, did not care for the controls. Really, Tex? Okay. I can see that, but are you playing it in handheld mode, or are you playing it with the Pro controller? Because, yeah, I didn't care for the controllers on those either until I got a Pro controller. I don't like the Joy-Cons. Yeah, Jim Jammer said something. Any chance of Nintendo going third-party disappeared to the Switch? Yep. Retro Game Store in your mall closed, being run by a big company, so the big company can't keep it. Oh, yeah. We're definitely sitting on the cusp of video game stores as we know it. I'm not saying they're going to go away, but the video game stores as we know it are about to... You still have Nintendo games, yeah. We're about to see a huge transformation go on that. I think that if video game stores are going to, I can't believe I'm still playing this. I can't believe I'm still awake. um,
Let's go.
I think, oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Here we go. I think that if video game stores are going to continue to exist, they're going to have to become community centers. And what that means is they're going to have to be a place where people can go and either just chat about games, or they're going to have to be a place for community to go. This is where, if you like games... I don't know why that wouldn't activate. Oh, let's see if I can get up here. Bounce off. There we go. At least I'll get 1 star. Bam, 10 more seconds. Bam, 10 more seconds. Got the 3rd star. I forgot how to get the other 2. But really, in this one, you really have to get 1 star at a time. I should have ground pounded it instead of doing this, but I think it'll let me get as many coins as I want because time's about to run out. Ever remember the year of coins and the year of Luigi? Alright, I got my one up. Oh, no. There we go. I was trying to do that earlier. Yes, Jim Jammer, I agree. The 3D soundtrack, 3D World soundtrack is good. I was talking earlier about, at work, I do like to play video game music in the background to kind of keep me, not motivated, but to kind of keep me on task and still have some background music. I really feel like video game music is a good background device because it's meant to be catchy, addictive, and keep you focused on a task. So, and 3D World soundtrack does show up in there. Ooh, we get to do this again. So you guys missed the other one earlier, but I like doing these levels. These are Captain Toad levels that I don't think were initially in the game. I think they unlocked after a certain date. But this came out before the Captain Toad game did. And if I'm right, I have to get all of the I'm right, yeah, I have to get all of the stars to complete this level. So it's like an all or nothing deal. And I keep wondering how they're going to do these special features that use the WiiU pad when the... not when the new system comes out, when the new version comes out. Oh yeah, you can't jump in these sections either. So the only way you can progress... Oops. There we go. So I'm able to get up here. Oh, I see where I'm supposed to go. And these are more puzzle than platforming levels. Yep. And it's same rules as Mario. You can die if you get hit, but if you get big, now I can. Oh, darn it! I was already big, so I didn't want to do that. There we go. You can control what direction you go in the pipes by holding down which direction you want to go. Whoops. That's alright. That's just where I wanted to go anyway. So that's what I was doing to go up the first time. Now my voice is starting to give out because I've been talking for too long. That's right. So there's a special way I gotta do this. Yeah. Oh, I can't get that way. I must have to drop from a higher ceiling. So I drop down here. This kind of reminds me, if you've ever played the game Monument Valley on an iPad, it really reminds me of that game. Oh, I fell and I got hit. Yeah, that's a tough angle to match. So, let's try that again. Maybe, whoops, maybe this will. And one thing too that doesn't help. Let's try this angle. Is that here we go. So I have to fall down eventually. I think I have to fall down on that. There we go. Good. Perfect. And yes, you can still fall off that edge, so you don't want to walk too far. I don't know how close that was, but I was not paying attention, and I got really lucky. I almost got hit by that guy again, and it would have killed me, and I would have to start all the way over on this again. Oh, and I forgot these are timed. There it is. Never played Monument Valley? Yep. So, I would say it's kind of like this, so yeah. And I think Nintendo's kind of banking on you doing that, but these are easy way to get stars, and again, as early as you can get the stars, the better. Star power, wahoo! You listen to Nights in the Dreams soundtrack today? Pretty great. Oh yeah, Nights in the Dreams is... I don't know if it's a hidden gem, because it's one of the more popular games on the Saturn, but it's one that's definitely overlooked. For sure. Well, that is coming down to me. Like I said, my voice is starting to crack because I've been talking too much, and it's been fun. I think I'll probably continue this again on my next stream, but I am going to put out a poll, if you guys didn't see that or hear about that, on my next stream, which is going to be on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Central Daylight Time, sorry. There we go, I'm going to plug that back in. I'm going to put up a poll for what game you guys want me to stream next. The options are Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X, Portal, Mario 3D World, more of this, or Mario 64. So I'll put a poll here on Twitter, and I'll put it on YouTube. So if you guys wanted to weigh in on that, or catch me on Tuesday nights for any one of those games, just let me know which one you guys want to see. Other than that, it's been a great stream tonight. I'm glad all you guys made it. Sunday nights going forward, after sometime soon, it's going to be with the next few weeks. I'm going to have to stop streaming on Tuesdays, and it'll only be on Sundays, because that'll be what my free time is. So, I appreciate everyone who did stop by tonight. I know a couple people probably logged off from the beginning. Jimmy Faye, you've been here for a while. Mr. Tammy, Jimmy Jammer, you guys are responsible for the stream continuing on past when I wanted it to end, or not when I wanted it to end, past when I thought it was going to end. So, Tex Nex, thanks for joining me. I know you're usually here as well. And, yeah, Demon Rage, Savage Duck, Henry Plays, first time he joined me on the stream, Jet Screamer, and again, there's been a few others, but, man, I appreciate every one of you supporting me. Oh, before we leave, we gotta check it. Let's see, did I hit 3,000 yet? Oh, I went down one. I was at 2,999 subscribers. So remember, if you guys haven't subscribed, or if you guys know anyone who may like this stuff, or someone who has a YouTube account that you just want to get me to 3,000 subscribers, I'd appreciate it. We tried on the last stream, we got close, but we're still 2 subscribers away. I'm down to 29.98. So somebody's watched tonight's stream and unsubscribed, it looked like. Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Timmy. I'd love to keep doing this game. This game is better than I remember, to tell you the truth. And that's why when I played it this year, I'm like, man, I don't remember this game being as good as it is. But to tell you the truth, I played Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS, on the 2DS actually, and that really made me think, you know what, this gameplay style is pretty good. I think I remember this being like it. So definitely going to come back to this game again sometime, but the next stream I'm leaving it up to you guys. So Make sure you vote if you want to see that, and I will see you guys all next time. Thanks again for joining me. Have a great night, everyone.